All right, it's definitely going to feel like fall this weekend. It's a tad bit chilly, but I like this time of the year because I like to dress in layers.
Yeah.
So like summertime's not my jam.
Yes, yeah, and you know what? In the summer, I feel like there's so much pressure to like, soak it in and like go to the beach and like always be doing stuff. It's like this time of year,
It's my time to shine.
It's time to
we all know
kinda
I'm the resident
relax.
homebody.
Yeah, it's when life starts to slow down a little bit. I do love this time of year as well for that. And yeah, if you're slowing down this weekend, taking it easy, it's going to be a good weekend for that. Here's a look at our weather map. We have got overall pretty cool conditions in place, and those will stick around through the rest of the weekend. But high pressure lingering nearby is going to mostly be keeping us dry. While there could be a few showers on Sunday, it's largely going to be remaining pretty nice and quiet across the state. So here's a look at our marine forecast for today. Fairly light winds out there, fairly low seas. Not a bad day if you're taking the lobster boat out on the Gulf of Maine. For our Saturday, overall, not too bad out there across the state. On land and offshore, we'll be in the low 50s as we get into this afternoon. Likely the sunniest during the morning. More clouds expected as we get into the afternoon with temperatures in the low 50s. I also couldn't rule out a mountain shower, but most of us are dry today, just seeing a decent amount of clouds. So here's what to expect the next several days. We're going to see a very similar progression each day, starting out with a decent amount of sun in the morning. More clouds develop by the afternoon, and a couple days we'll throw in the chance for a shower as well. So for today's run through of that playbook, we will get into the low 50s, more clouds for the afternoon, slight chance of a mountain shower. Now as we get into our Sunday, watch how we run it back. We'll see some sunshine in the morning hours on our Sunday, more clouds for the afternoon, and everybody's got the chance of at least a shower or two on Sunday. It won't be much, won't really put too much of a damper on our Sunday, but just keep in mind that a quick moving shower or sprinkle is possible throughout the day, maybe even some wet snowflakes mixing in up in the mountains. Once again on Monday, starting off with a decent amount of sun, turning cloudier as we get into the afternoon with temperatures right around 50. So very similar progression of the next several days, although Monday looks like we'll have a lower chance of seeing a shower or two. So here's what we're looking at in terms of our temperatures. Cool through midweek, maybe a little warmer late in the week, and that all has to do with our next storm system potentially moving in the Thursday, Friday time frame. So high pressure mostly keeping us pretty nice. It looks like Tuesday probably ending up the sunniest at this point. Wednesday we'll see a few more clouds, and then Thursday into Friday, some sort of storm system is likely going to be moving in. Now what this storm system will be, how heavy the rain will be, what kind of winds we could see with this, the actual track of it, and the timing all remain up in the air, but all models are hinting at some sort of potential for something to develop late in the week, and the timing still needs to be locked down, so we'll continue to watch that. So it could end up being a Wednesday night into Thursday system, could end up being pushed as far as Friday. So we're going to continue to watch sometime Wednesday night through early Friday. We're probably going to get some sort of round of soaking rain. That will then wrap up as we get into the latter part of the week and head into next weekend. So in terms of rainfall here, not a ton expected until we get very late into the week. So this is all the way through early on Thursday morning. Notice most of us getting very little, and that mostly comes from that chance for a few showers that we've got tomorrow and into the early part of the work week. So let's go look at our 7-day forecast. You can see we do have that slight chance of a shower on Sunday, only around 50 or even in the upper 40s, so quite a cool forecast. Cool weather sticking around through the middle of the week, looking dry though, with more clouds and sun at times, although Tuesday does look pretty sunny at this point. Beyond that, we're watching that storm potential as we get towards the latter part of the week. It looks like rain develops Thursday, continuing into Friday. That's the most likely timing at this point, but could develop as early as Wednesday night and maybe end up being a Thursday event here. So we're going to continue to watch that timing, but otherwise it's a pretty quiet forecast and cool until we get there, Leanne. So yeah, not too bad for the rest of our weekend. You know what? This streak of dry weekends we've had has been really nice. Let's hope that continues.
All right, thank you very much.